It's been over 5 months, and I'm not really feeling any lessening of this big void of absence. Some of you may not have known John, but those who did will never ever forget him nor forget his voice. He was just such a special person, and he was like a magnet, and he was like a super talent, and he was so many things. But I was thinking on my way over here during the 50-minute drive, I was thinking about all the ways my life had been changed by him, how he influenced my poetry, how he made me laugh. You know, he had this face that he could just make this face, and you would just immediately eject your iced tea through your nostrils. So funny. And he even gave me my nickname, which is Rikita. And the way that happened, he had a signature greeting for me. So when I would come to the poetry workshop, usually he was there and no one else was in the room because I was the second one there. And he would jump up out of his chair and he would say, "I'm Rikita Banana and I come to say," and he would do this little dance, and it would just crack me up every single time, no matter how many times he did it. That was just John. That was his thing. So I miss him, and you miss him, and whether you called him John or Jake or Pig Boy Jake or Johnny Cosmos or Juan Jardinero, or as I called him, Coyote. He was a one of a kind, and he is and will continue to be much missed. So now I can only talk to him in an elegy, empty spaces. The world is all the same, Coyote, except for the empty places. That chair in the library, the path in the canyon that waits for your footprint, the half-open door to your room, the ginkgo tree, the brewery, bookstore, coffee shop, the curve of the dog's head that perfectly fit your hand, that craves the stroke of your hand, the jigsaw puzzle you left us, night scene of the canyon and the ocean beyond, moon throwing a shoot of light toward the coastline. You'd be howling, I know, Coyote, in a throat of wildness and joy. Remove a piece here and there, a piece of dark water, a section of tide line, a portion of moonlit ocean, a boulder from the slope. Nature pilfered, a broken line of light on the water, the canyon's changed profile, the empty space beneath the ginkgo tree. My voicemail with its last saved message, you saying, "We missed you, Kita, but we'll see you soon." And I do see you still, in all the spots my mind plants you. At the parking column where you'd stand smoking, and I'd feign coughing when we hugged hello. And striding the sidewalks of your beach town where everyone knew you, where you spellbound your audiences and cracked up the tourists, where children turned toward you as you passed, where every dog recognized you as kindred, two-legger with four-legger soul. Pisces, free and flowing as your water sign, yet full of fire, recognizing my fire sign for all the differences between us, reaching back your hand for me, pulling me along. Last night I dreamt you still had your 90s ponytail, long and silken down your back. You wore your black t-shirt with the heart art on the front, which we teased looked like a female body part. You were reading from Road Waves, saying, "How odd and beautiful it is to contemplate that the howl of Grandfather Wolf, the whale's song, the high-pitched squeal of dolphin, the splash of a rock in a lake, multiply the human vocabulary by thousands of words, and yet they lack translation. Oh, the blank pages you would have yet crossed with lines that we understood were coyote howls, translated to human language, lines you later would read us in that voice. That voice whose timbre lit the night and sharded the darkness. That voice I close my eyes to hear on midnights when sleep comes hard, and moon wears your face and surveys the canyon, and whatever has a throat to howl will howl by the light of your face.